Well, welcome to the Kabul International Cricket Stadium. It's the Shpageeza cricket lead, and it's a big game today. Match 9, the Arif Azim Boost Defenders against the Paragon Bande Amir Dragons. It's a huge one because both of them desperately need a win to keep their hopes alive for qualifying in the top 4 and possibly even in the top 1 or 2. They're a star-studded outfit, both of them. Both of them have players that can win games for them. And it'll be interesting to see how it goes here today. Kabul Eagles firmly on top at this stage, 2 from 2. The Missa Ainak Knights, they've also got 4 points as well as the Spearngard Tigers, but they've played one more game than the Kabul Eagles. But this is the game, this morning game. The Bande Amir Dragons on 2 points and the Boost Defenders on 2 points. Remember, the Boost Defenders have played just that one more game. Therefore, if the Bande Amir Dragons can fashion a victory here today, they'll be well on course to cementing their place in the playoffs. Well, there's the sides today. The Boost Defenders, Shapur Zadran, the inspirational leader for the Boost Defenders, has done really well thus far in the tournament with bat and ball. Navroz Mangal, what about him as well? He's played a few entertaining innings. Riot Emirates is there as well. Really good stuff from him thus far in the tournament. And the Bande Amir Dragons, well, Rashid Khan, he needs no introduction. And he's a match winner in his own right. Make no mistake about that. Tendai Chitara, the Zimbabwe international, bowled really well in the last game. And, well, they've also got guys that can make a difference. Asan, the overseas player from Sri Lanka as well. A good tournament thus far. He'll look to make amends. But Javed Ahmadi, 25 games for him, average of 25. Strike rate, all important in this format of the game. Shade under 115, so that's okay. But he'll be looking to make amends here in this particular innings. So we're set fair for absolutely entertaining encounter here at the Kabul International Cricket Stadium, I should say, in putting his opposition into bat. Well, here we go. We're ready to get cracking here. Riot Emirates from the West Indies, the overseas professional, to take the first ball.
Decent enough delivery. Start off proceedings. But man, there's an expectation today on how these teams are going to play, and even the afternoon game. Selector of the national team. Playing for the Boost Defenders. We have a keen look at everybody playing. And perhaps we'll get an opportunity. Afghanistan have test cricket now, so a lot more cricket will be played.
Has got out at just the wrong times. Yeah, spot on. Right, Emmett, really good stuff. As I mentioned, struggled in the first 2 games, maybe being used. Cut away, and goes to the boundary for 4. Too short, too wide. Really good shot, didn't try and hit it too hard, placed it really well in the end.
First boundary of match number 9 on a Friday, the 15th of September. It's cut backward of point. The width is on offer. We were out there, we looked at this pitch. Look at that, nice bit of bounce, hits it on top of the bounce and picks up 4.
Oh, down the leg side, just as I was talking him up. Right, Emirates bowls one that's short and wide and follows up with one down the leg side. Extras, a killer in this form of the game. Not only will he concede 1 run for the wide, but has to bowl that extra ball as well that so often proves very expensive at the back end of an over. Oh, there we go. Back on track again. That's where you need to be on this particular surface. Not give the batsman any width, any length. You've got to be tight in at that off stump. Fully aware that they want to score freely in this first 6 overs, and in the back of mind as a bowler you need to be prepared to experiment with pace as well. Flicked away, it'll be another boundary, 2 straight from Riot Emirates. It started off well, but that extra ball has cost him in the end. End of the first, 9 for none.
On the legs, both sides of the wicket is where he's picking up boundaries. captain will not be happy with that. Can't really set a field. Power play, you've got to be able to bowl one side of the wicket and show some skill.
Shpageeza, no huge surprise to see him in the attack early. 18 matches, economy of just under 8 to the over, best of 2 for 18. He's been better than that in this tournament. He's been inspirational up front. Here he goes again, second over of the Dragons innings. Past the outside edge. Has that ability to move the ball away from the right-hander. One thing that I suppose he could work on, we haven't seen in this tournament, but there hasn't been that amount of swing on offer, is to get the ball that swings back. Because if you've got that one, as well as the one that goes away, well, you're going to be... playing a miss. Playing a miss. Sultani just trying to ease one over the mid-off area. Not right, getting his foot right to the pitch of the ball and scoots past the outside edge.
He's been very good, Shpageeza. Has really bowled wholeheartedly and bowled with good pace, and that's a fantastic delivery. They forget in T20 cricket, sometimes stick to your skills. Not all about trying to defend.
This time he's able to get some bat on it, Sultani, but for him in that first over, and again, he started well in the second over, has Shpageeza, 3 balls right in the good areas. He's got to make sure he maintains his concentration and keeps plugging away at that good length. Yeah, really good stuff. Another waft outside the off stump from Sultani.
Flashing hard, so the slip and the keeper need to be very aware. If he's going to get a slight outside edge to this, it's going to fly.
Swing and a miss again. Great stuff this from Shpageeza. He's a bit frustrated out there, Sultani. Knows he needs to get on with it. But too good, Shpageeza, plugging away in that same area outside the off stump. Yeah, he's going to get away with it. What a start from Shpageeza, leading from the front. No huge surprise there. 2 bowled, 9 for none. Set fair for a very exciting contest here, because both these teams need the win to progress in this tournament. And the green grass of Inner Kabul here at the International Cricket Stadium. So he gets off the mark. They won't be too disturbed about that, but they won't be too disturbed that Samiola Sultani is on strike. Really found it a struggle in the first over. Long live Afghanistan. That's what that says, right on the hilltops, overlooking the ground. Again, just struggling to get off the mark, to rotate the strike. But you also need to take advantage of the fielding restrictions in the power play by playing a few shots. And at the moment, he's struggling to rotate the strike, struggling to pierce the field.
That they're going to breathe fire from the middle to the lower order. Emirates, he'll be happy to just bowl a line and length. Down the wicket. Big shot. Couple of bounces and another boundary.
He's been looking for that, Samiola. Been struggling thus far to find his timing. No problems on that occasion. Right in the slot, able to clear the front leg and get enough on it to get it over mid-off for 4. Breaks the shackles.
That's his one shot, isn't it? Just to stand and deliver. Looking to hit down the ground. Did that in a previous over. Couldn't lay any bat on it.
Yeah, I think they're missing a trick here. The boost defenders need to be outside that off stump to Samiola. Yeah, there again, he's after it on this occasion. Past the inside edge, end of 3, 14 for none.
Fellow commentator said the hazy hills of Kabul. And there's some structures that have been built around the hills here in Kabul, similar to what happens in Brazil, the favelas. Oh, that's my hometown. Carlos is my name, in the house.
He has lost the plot.
There we go, Shapur. Good length. Oh, anticlimax for all of that. And I've got a fellow commentator who has just replaced Alistair Campbell. The Silver Fox, the 1980 supermodel into the 90s.
Something about him, just the hair, the way he runs in, outside, and he gets belted over extra cover. I give him a rap, and look what happens.
Smashed. First runs off any of his bowling today is a boundary over cover. Was a Friday.
So Javed Ahmadi, he's got no worry about Shapur at the moment. Look at that for a shot. Just back of a length, and it's a little tap on the leg side for 4.
Come on, boys, come on, yaar.
Javed Ahmadi picks up another boundary through the leg side, but this is not good fielding, Dino. Stay on your feet, stay on your feet. No! Gotta keep watching the ball, get something behind it.
Gee, he had all the time in the world to play this. It's like it kept a little bit low, but it was just a little slap, wasn't it? So still sticking with the slip. No swing for some reason this morning, Ed. Nothing's really moved around. Well, just saying that's what happens.
You're a bit behind the 8 ball today, Dino. Talk him up, goes for 4. Next one he says doesn't swing. Hoops round the stumps, in fact. Just a little bit off the surface. I think that's just come off the surface more than swing. Shapur Zadran. He's been good. He's impressed you. He's impressed a lot of people. Tall, fast bowler. What I really like, he's got all the mechanics. He's got all the strength and the height. But what I really do like more about him is that his heart. You can see when he's running in, it means a lot to him.
He's trying to get it for swing, and he's fighting with it. Now he's sort of got to walk back here, Ed. Now this is where you bowlers think different to batsmen. So he's hit that on the up there, and okay, so if it's not swinging, what are you thinking of now? So do you think more shorter balls, change up deliveries? What do you do? Or don't you think as a bowler?
It is not broken, so why fix it?
Well, it is broken.
You haven't got a flat tyre, but you want to change the tyre.
Well, he's spanked over extra cover for 4 and whacked through mid-wicket.
Misfield on one occasion, not really his fault.
Hit and run. Terrific response between these two. That was really good batting. So that'll end the over. 4 overs gone, 23 for no loss.
Why
is he not wearing a cap? Does he want to, is he proud to play for the boost?
Saatunki Lubdala, the Bandemir for the ball that
Well, there we have the top wicket takers there. Tajigil, the left arm orthodox, with 7. Golbadin, Naib, he's a really good bowler, this fella, 6. Rashid Khan's there. Dalvat Zadran, of course. Tendai Chatala bowled really well yesterday.
Leading wicket taker, Aftaba Amla.
And no doubt, a lot of the T20 franchises around the world will be looking at these fellows. Swing and a miss, and it'll be a wide.
I think the umpire's got this wrong. Why? Because of the movement of the batsman. Here he is. He's actually changed his original stance. So he's actually gone towards the ball. And I feel that's a bit unfair on the bowlers.
So now, interesting, he's trying to go leg side. Now he's taking the leg side into the circle and deep mid off. So he must bowl wide here. Oh, quick single and they make it easy. One of them got to stop that. You cannot allow that. That's too easy. That ball went too hard to the fieldsman there.
Went straight down the middle.
That's an interesting call because I don't think he meant it, but they get 2 warnings, don't they? And then 5 penalty runs. I personally think that they should be sent off. Oh, inside out over. Cover point. Does it carry? Did it carry? You're the accurate one, Ed. What do you think?
That's going to be 6. That's going to be a little Shpageeza. I will not confirm it until the umpire does, but it's a little one at this stage.
Just a little Shpageeza. Let's have a little look here. Beautiful shot, wasn't it? A short area over here. Let's see here. Did it? Did it? You've got better eyes than me, Ed.
That's why I said little Shpageeza. Just a little one.
Because if it hits the triangles there or the rope, it's 6 if it hits it on the full. It landed just before. There it is. There's confirmation. Gee, could have solved all the problems in the Middle East a little bit quicker than that. But anyway, we're away. 30 for no loss. Oh, a bouncer there. Doesn't like getting hit over cover point. In India, Mysore pulls it away. Chance for he hits, he's out. Oh, he's just missed. He just missed.
Really not sure what the non-striker's doing. He's hit it straight to the fielder. It's full on and not even in the frame, and he's got one stump to look at and just misses it.
I don't think we would have to go up to the third umpire there to get clarification. I get the feeling Amir doesn't know where to bowl to this fella. Oh, he's moving around the crease and over mid-wicket. Oh, he's been aggressive here. Oh, good piece of work down there. Oh, that reminded me of Ann Radsford in his youth.
Very good fielding. Shabir had to make a lot of ground to his left. And look at this. Gets the body behind it, but it's about keeping your eye on the ball. Cushions his landing. A little bit of a tumble and a roll, and then back on his feet to execute the throw.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.5. All the Russian judges gave it a 3.7 in gymnastics. There it is, the old Sachin Tendulkar, we'll call it. He doesn't know where to bowl here. And it's gone away for 4, and this is a terrific start. So 5 overs gone, it's 36 without loss.
Little rampage. Short, oh yes, just a little bit of an elevation. Third man is a lot squarer, and it goes for 4. This is good batting. Very good. Very aware of his surroundings and scoring options. Zia-ur-Rahman comes on here. Left arm orthodox. And no one's really tagged the left arm orthodox throughout this tournament. Back in the middle order, even open.
Quick single there, that's too easy.
Baller Jagbar.
Just a little one around the corner. Here's just to have a little look what happens here about the running on the pitch here.
Dino, he's got 6 off 13. 6 off 14.
Yeah, but at the same time, just a couple of hits away and bang, you've got a close to 100 strike rate, but he needs to be going at 100 now. He's going hard then, and he'll get a couple here. No, only 1.
The reason I bring that up is that, but it's all risk again.
Yep. Works it down for one. So the bottom line is, in this great game of T20 cricket, if you can't hit it for 4, at least get 1. End of the over, 6 overs gone. The power play is finished. It's 40 with that loss.
JD bowling change. Right arm bowling over this time.
So deep forward square and a deep mid on. So let's see what happens here. A really good start, a good launch pad to go. Oh, and they get a quick single here. One of these batsmen's got to go on, but they need to keep going hard. Nice deflection, no runs. You just can't get a boundary at all here, Sammy. No, nothing is. Well, now, did we see a hint of swing there? Was there a little swing there?
Little swingage. Yes. Oh, gotta give that guy a hug and a kiss. This is the first guy I've seen swing the ball. And the reason why is because he's actually slinging it a little bit, going around his body, not coming over the top.
Yeah, so that tells me there's a little bit of moisture still in this pitch.
Here's his run up. Looks all okay there, except for the couple of fingers off the ball, like he's holding a teacup, and then there. Side on, so he's getting it to go off the straight with his body.
He's got the little pinky up in the air. Look at his, watch his right little pinky on the right hand. He bowls it up in the air. Oh, as if he's come from a good school. Good Yorker. There's one there every day of the week. Not backing up enough. They've got to get a wriggle on it. Just a hint of swing. Good length.
Arif Amzim boost defenders. In the air. Smiles, looks very relaxed for a must-win encounter against the Dragons. End of the over, 7 overs gone, it's 43 without loss.
Well, there it is there. Now, they haven't lost a wicket. Now, this is bizarre, is that they've got once... They got up to 13, they got a couple up to 10s and 9s, but now it's going down. If anything, it's got to at least maintain the rage. Someone's got to go hard now. They've got a good stable base, but they need some big runs. They can't just keep looking to get 1s and 2s all the time. Teams that win T20 crickets are the teams that hit the most boundaries and the most sixes. As Alistair Campbell comes into the house. Well, there it is out there, and you got your boy out there playing as well, which is really cool. You nervous, Dad?
Probably more nervous than him. Making his debut today for the boost defenders, the Arif Azim boost defenders. Oh, inside edge. I think that's what saves him in the end.
Bowled in, got through the gate, big try swing, and Heg was in the air, and Samim has to leave. No spin as normal with the left arm orthodox, and Zia picks a quick wicket up.
Yeah, he was struggling out there, was Samiola Sultani. 8 of 19 deliveries, trying to heave one away on the leg side, and knocks the bails off. I just wanted to check whether it came off the keeper or not, but it's clear indication that it's hit the timber before hitting the leather of the pads. And Samiola will be asked to leave the field, I think, from the umpires. They'll convey to him that it has, in fact, hit the timber first, and there they are, just telling him, yeah, it's okay, mate, you can make your way back to the... 112 his strike rate, best of 57. Now that was yesterday. What an innings that was. You can't just start where you left off the day before. New day, new conditions, new bowler. It's got to start again.
Well, I just had a bit of a giggle to myself, if I can say, because Shahid actually asked for the side screen to be changed. And they've got 3 or 4 guys down there. Here's the wicket here, the reason why he's out there. He just, head was in the air, wasn't watching it, was he? And he missed it. So, run on the leg side. And I was just looking at the side screen attendance up there, and I was thinking, my first game for my state, as I did playing for my state, I got $21 for the day. Side screen attendant got 60. I wasn't happy. And we had to pay tax out of that.
Some would say that you overpaid that day.
Oh, actually not. Thank you very much. 2 for 40, picking up the wickets at David Hooks, Wayne Phillips. Didn't get a hit though. We ended up getting the runs. Now, that might be 2 here. They're running the first one hard. They're looking for 2 and they won't get it. Good piece of fielding. At least the intention was there. 47 for 1 after 8. Hey, look, good on him.
You know my affection for you, mate. I heard you were building a second home, yeah?
I am, just over the back here. Spot on. Couldn't have said it better. I'll only get 1. It does a lot more than politics, I'll tell you, at times, to bring teams together and countries together. It's an amazing, amazing avenue to make people happy. Big one down the ground. Beautiful shot, wasn't it? He just knew at impact it was 4.
It's where you want it when you come down the wicket. Flat batted straight down the ground. He tried to adjust. He did, nice eye. Not able to make the requisite adjustment though. And a little short arm jab, perfectly placed.
Yeah. Lovely boundary. Now they're getting off to a bit of a wriggle on now, which is good. What was that end? It's always that end for me that just keeps a bit low occasionally.
Well, he adjusted well in the end. Did Javed Ahmadi. What an innings he's playing. 38 of 28 deliveries.
I'll get 2 here. They all watch the TV and they realise the scoring patterns of batsmen. And finding it just short of a length is hard to hit away. Not there, that's too full. Got lucky.
Change in field, mid-off, up in the circle now. Happy to nudge it into the covers and run through for a single. So 9 off the over, 9 bowled, 56 for 1. Shahidullah, the destroyer from yesterday at the crease. Mujib Zadran, 2 for 17, his best, economy of 6.18, that's really good. 13 wickets in 12 games, wicket a match.
Catch it, catch it!
It's up in the air, all the way. Shpageeza.
Half a dozen out the ground. It's short and it's pounced on. I got all of it, and that is what you really need. Just want to leave the ground to get some confidence into this innings. Really start pushing now. And another one. Oh, it was a Friday.
Wow, it was not a great start from Mujib Zadran. A half tracker, put away for 6, and then a full toss. Got treatment again. 16 off 7 now suddenly, down on one knee on this occasion, but the same result. He's under the cosh here early. Mujib Zadran came in with some pedigree, career average of 6.18 to the over. Well, this is the worst possible start. He's in the Afghanistan under-19 team. He's going to have to come back strong. Yeah, that's better. Oh, great comeback. Great stuff from the young fella. He would have been all over the place after those first two deliveries. It could have easily gone pear-shaped, but he's pulled it back well and followed up the first two deliveries with two good ones and two dot balls.
Yeah, a bit of sanity now prevailing to the over. Those 2 sixes so important to the Dragons. I alluded to it in earlier stints, that middle to lower order is probably where they're actually packing all their batters in. There you go, confirmation. 13 off the over up to this point. A ball to go.
Left-hand, right-hand combination, so has to make the adjustments. Oh, there we go. Bit of bounce, and one that went straight on. The top spinner. Really good finish to the over. Last 4 balls just conceding one. Halfway through, 69 for 1. Now then, this is going to be an important period of the game. Gulbadin Naib. He's been really good in the tournament thus far. Plenty of skill.
Big shot. He's met with a boundary. Midoff was up in the circle. It's a very good shot. You've got to say this. But there's no protection out there. Just asking the batsman to do it, and he obliges.
Yeah, terrific stuff. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Just got in a good position, good form, full flow of the bat. There it is. Really good shot. It's prompted a field change straight away. And that mid-off will go back, and third man will come.
Make it difficult for the batsman. Pick up wickets in the first 6. Because it becomes a lot easier now. And Dean Jones spoke about it. Just a little bit of an absorption of pressure, of moisture out of the surface.
The bowler as well, who's got to think of different lines, lengths, whether he bowls over, round the wicket. Coming round the wicket now to the left-hander. It's picked up, over square leg, out, got him! Straight to the fielder in the end. Naib has got a wicket. It's such an important breakthrough, it really is. Was straight to him, and Ride Emirates, I think it is, out there in the outfield, makes no mistake.
Yes, change of pace. It's in the slot, but because there isn't enough pace on the ball, he hits it straight to the man. Breakthrough when they were on the charge. Shpageeza, come out, he's gone for 22. It's 75 for 2.
$75 for 2. Important breakthrough, because Shahidullah in the previous game yesterday was the star of the show for the Paragon Dragons, and they've managed to get him out relatively early on of the boost defenders. Ramat Shah, the new batsman. Right, so Ramat Shah coming in at number 4. He's got to keep the momentum going. Third man going back, mid-off up in the circle, but he's there because of this. Shahidullah trying to heave one away on the leg side. Didn't get all of it. Found the fielder, Ride Emirates, who made no mistake.
That W is massive in this over in the grand context of that partnership. Oh, is that gone? Come on, he hits the pitch.
Frustration for Naib, leg by signal, maybe a little on the high side. That's the side on camera, hits him above the knee roll. Good decision, I reckon, from the umpire. They're able to scamper through for 1. End of 11, 77 for 2.
Jonathan Campbell hailing all the way from Tunisia. And he starts well, not from Tunisia, from Zimbabwe. Looks very familiar, doesn't he, Dino?
No, he sort of resembles someone we know, but he's way too thin.
Andy Moles? Does he look like Andy Moles?
No, he's way too thin for the guy.
Gordon Parsons?
No. But he's a fast leg spin bowler. So, or is he going to bowl little offies here? I don't know. Nice start, and the batsmen are having a little look at him.
It's a crucial part of the game as well. This is when you're beginning to gather a bit of momentum to explode back at the end of this innings. Full again. Yorker length, can't get under it.
Well, he's gone over extra cover, and that might go for one bounce four. Just a hit of width. Yeah, he's playing in the big leagues now, and he's playing in Afghanistan. If you don't bring your full gear, you're going to get hurt.
Excellent shot, use of the feet, right to the pitch of the ball. Batsman's realized that he's going to be bowling a lot fuller, so he has to get it before it bounces. If not, shake him off his length. And got him! I think he's got him! Good awareness!
Oh, like his old man can change a match in a drop of a second. Like, amazing. The presence of mind by what we call Jono. There he is, down the ground. Was the batsman out? Gets it into his hand. And once the bail's got to be completely removed, it looks like he'll be out to me.
Great awareness. Fantastic just to be aware that the batsman's way out of his crease, flicks it back onto the stumps, and where is that red light? Oh, it's in yellow! Oh, he has to go. Was a Friday, another wicket falls.
Jono, could he get another one? Oh, the old full toss, hold out the mid-wicket trick. Bit like his old man bowled as well. End of the over, good start. He's having some fun. Welcome to Afghanistan, young man. It's 83 for 3.
Batsman Javed Ahmadi और नजीब ददरान जावेद अहमदी ने फुल उड़ल लफारतम करे अतसल एक मिनट खड़ी आवाज दो बड़ो ताते लगी तो सोची मछली से 50 बराबर की तो त्या लजमा तो पारा कोई बदिन नहीं.
Wow, what are they looking at here? Can they get 140, 150? A lovely drive down the ground. I know it's only one, but just nice to feel one in the middle of the bat occasionally. So far, so good. Honestly, folks, crowd have to be careful here. They have to watch this guy back because he can hurt. Oh, it's got through. I just ran him up and give him a really good clip, and it's the commentator's curse. Right through him, too good, too quick.
You've done that all morning. Without scoring. Scorers, take a day off. It's 84 for 4.
मैदान तक तकेगी बिंदु पारे तो श्रीलंका तालिब लुटलिस्तान आशान मैदान तक तकेगी.
Well, a big wicket is just falling here, and look at the bowlers, their views. 1, 2, 3, up to 7 now. Here he is there. Prayanjan. Just need to get a bit of a partnership here. They've just lost momentum here at the moment, the Paragon Dragons. Oh, he's looking for stuff that's not there. Very tentative outside off stump.
They had an excellent middle period between the 7th and the 11th over. 71 for 1 they were, until some excellent piece of bowling, and there's just another indication and more evidence. His feet just went to sleep. Went on holiday.
He had what we call diver's boots. Big, heavy diver's boots, and just didn't move. But I think it's a really good lesson as well for all. So, swing and a miss. He's bowling beautifully.
Mate, put a bell on it. Batsmen don't know what's going on. It's gone past the outside edge 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
Sort it out, you batsman.
Yeah, Naib's probably saying, you keep the bat still and I'll hit it. What an over. Talk about momentum changes. When we talk about this game today, let's talk about the 13th over that's just been bowled. This might have changed the game to win the game here, maybe, for the defenders here. No run there, terrific over. One from it. 13 overs gone, 84 for 4. Jono Campbell back on, around the wicket here. Big hit, and that's what happens when you bowl around the wicket for the first time. It's gone out into the street, and I bet you no one chases it.
Shpageeza! It's a big one. Oh, Jono, you've been met by a big one there, and you built him up. You got him hit. You have got him hit. Get new balls. Where's the umpire? There he is. He's coming out with a briefcase. How many balls have we lost in this tournament?
Well, I don't know why he's going around the wicket there and gave him a good free hit. It's a lovely shot. So that all of a sudden has changed the momentum again back towards the Paragon Dragons, the mighty Dragons.
Keep it nice and soft. You don't want another hard one out there. Here we go, another opportunity.
It wasn't badly bowled. Oh, what an effort, though, to nearly get a hand on that. Gee, good athleticism out in the outfield, but another boundary. Now, 10 runs off the over.
This ploy of bowling round the wicket is actually bowling within the arc of the batsman. It's just a free hit from there, because it's got to come back a long way to hit the stumps.
Full toss, works it away. Only one, he'd be happy with that. Sometimes in a game, you just got to know, this is the moment. I have to win the moment. Oh, big wild slog. Outside leg, and I think exactly what you're saying there, Ed, that's the place for him to bowl. Now, he'll probably go around the wicket here for some reason.
Because you have to drag it. You've almost got to fetch it.
Okay, he's just a young kid. He's learning the cape now. He said, okay, I made a mistake. I'll bowl over the wicket. Beautifully bowled and gets a dot ball. Well done. Sometimes you have to park your ego at the gate and you just have to do the right things.
Mate, I carry mine wherever I go.
I notice, with excess baggage. Big one again, yep. Oh, welcome to Kabul, Campbell family. End of the over. Plenty off it. Millions, 102 for 4. Goal batter Naib got 8 wickets there. Of course, he's up there with Aftab Alam, Nasser, the left arm spinner, Tendai, Chatala. Wicket takers, geez, they're important in this game. As we welcome Alistair Campbell to come in. Pulls it away. He'll only get one there. How's your day been?
Yeah, it was going well till the young one came on to bowl. Good first over, and then, yeah, a little lesson in where not to bowl. But this bloke, how good has he been? Naib has got very good changes of pace, very experienced at playing at this level. You need to have all the variations, and his skill has been on display here today.
Just wide outside off stump. Oh, sharp paw, gets a right big mid on it. God, he's a big unit. I still think he's fielding in the wrong position for me. I know he's got good hands, etc., but Can one of the backward points come into play? You know, I don't. It's a position that's always in the game. Stopping the ones, throwing the ball at the stumps. I think he needs to hide a little bit somewhere. Little clip around the corner now. They'll get at least 2.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just go and field at short third man. That's probably where he would be. And from there also, got a good view of the whole field and angles and where his fielders need to be. And just gives him time to think a little bit about what's going to be happening in this last 5 overs.
A fieldsman to say, hang on, we think he might have been out here. The throw came in. Let's have a little look here. Is his bat in the air? Ooh. I think his bat was grounded, though. I tell you what, geez, that's a bit hard to tell from there. I'm going to say it is.
Yeah, it is. It's grounded and it's okay. So just checking. Square leg umpire, and every right to do so. And he would have been a little unsighted by the wicketkeeper then. So, yeah, better be sure. And he's done just that. So no problems there. It is pending, but it'll soon be given the not out. And it's Ashan, the Sri Lankan overseas. He knew he was under control, just coasting in at the end. And just be looking at the third umpire to see that the bat was grounded, and you can see from that clearly that it is grounded. Directed, those are always closer than you think. But no dramas there for the batting side and for Ashan, and it'll be not out. Confirmation of that. 2 for 12 so far, Naib, and been a really good spell. They needed someone to come in and get a few wickets, and he's done just that and gone for very few as well.
Change up and Shpageeza! That's why I didn't want him there at extra cover. He got good hands on it. Look, he's 6'15". He got his hands up. Oh.
He just panicked on the second attempt. He had it, he had knocked it up in the air. No dramas there. And then have a look there. So he's done all the hard work. All he has to do is just have just let it come down. Don't panic.
Big hit down the ground. Shpageeza. That's why you drop a catch, and that's what happens to you. Well done, Javed.
Gee, what an innings Javed is playing. Javed Ahmadi, 73 or 45 deliveries.
Can he get 100 from here? That's the big will. Is he lining up 100? Be fantastic. Be the second 100 of the tournament. He's got plenty of time. It's just a matter how he's got to pick on certain bowlers. It's amazing. You just got dropped at extra cover. Then you said, no, if you bowl in the arc, you're going to go. I love it.
He's having a go at everything here, is Javed Ahmadi. He's trying to find the maximum result of every delivery. Oh, good cunning, change of pace. They'll look to push for 2, and they're going to come back. And they'll get there pretty comfortably in the end. So a brace to end the 15th, 115 for 4.
They've definitely got power hitters. They've got some good spinners. They've got good opening bowlers. They've got some wonderful opening batsmen who can bang it. It's just a matter of just getting the right players. A little work on the leg side for one. And there's the major ingredient, Alistair, as you know, it's called belief. Belief whether or not you're good enough to beat an Indian team or an Australian team or an England team. Oh, now that's worth a shout. Yes, indeedy. I love the way he tried to get it snuck in. Was there a hint of reverse swing? And it's a really big wicket here. The dangerous Javed goes. Oh, I think that's going to be out. Yeah, that's a terrific decision.
There's no other decision than raising the index finger for the umpire. He's played an absolute beauty of an innings as Javed Ahmadi, 75.
Musa comes to the crease, a big boy. He's got big shoulders. He can give it a bit of a free wheel. 126 the strike rate. It's very good. They need just a little cameo, don't they? Something like 20 off 10 off someone. Just a couple of them. Another magnificent Yorker. Gee, they've got some courage, the batsmen of today. We've been never playing a shot like that first ball.
That's what T20 cricket has done to the youth of today. Fearless.
Some staff in there. The CEO, Shafiq. And our good mate in there, Bashir, always doing good things for the wonderful Afghanistan cricket board. Another single. Oh, a bit of a bad bounce. And the big giraffe at cover got a hand on it.
Gee, he likes that position, extra cover, eh? He's in there like flint. Every single bowler, you find him in that. And it's such a crucial position. But good on him for backing himself and trying to lead from the front and not shirking from responsibilities. But I just think that maybe he should be in a less stressful position, put it that way.
Got a bad bounce, and then he had to get a mitt on it. Like a giraffe falling down, drinking a water. Now, inside edge. That might run away for a couple. Well watched and fielded. Oh, now, chance of a run-out was a decent throw, and it wasn't. Keeper got into an awful position. He took forever to get to the stumps.
Muslim Musa had no doubt that he was coming back for two. It was a really good delivery. However, Hassan, well, he was slightly less convinced and had to scurry through in the end. The keeper thought of throwing down the stumps at the bowler's end, but there was no one backing up, so decided to just keep it in hand. Probably a good decision in the end.
Oh, nice shot down the ground. He's got to make sure they don't allow the batsman to get underneath it. So that's the end of the over. 16 overs gone. It's 121 for 5. There's the crowd here coming in today. They were in droves here yesterday. Geez, they love their cricket. They haven't backed off a bit. They're having lockouts.
Keeping focused to keep performing at the highest level. Now, captain of the boost defenders, Shpageeza back into the attack. He's bowled really well at the death in this tournament thus far. Round the wicket.
Good delivery there. Just developed it, got better and better, and look where he is now. Beautiful bowling. So he's just a class act. He just knows where they're going, Shapur.
Great start to the over thus far from Shpageeza. 2 balls, 2 dots.
No, I just thought he was going to take off there. And I got some little news in here as well that the Afghanistan national football team is going to come in and have a little look today. So this is the follow-through. He didn't know whether to pick it up or kick it. It's a skill, isn't it? Be able to kick the ball at the stumps. Pretty hard to bed down from nearly 6'6".
Maybe the football team, when they come in, can give them some tips.
Good point. Very good, Alistair. On the roll. Good Yorker. Just a fabulous Yorker.
He just seems to prefer to bowl round the wicket at the death and really does hit those Yorkers, doesn't he?
Well, when Test cricket comes, and he will have to bowl around the wicket, he'll get warned off. And he's got to work on this. Get away with a T20 cricket. They might be a bit harsher on him in one-day internationals. He's bowling beautifully at the moment. Bouncer and followed in. Good stuff. Love it. Bit of aggression here from the warrior, the skipper.
It's the 17th over of the innings, and would you believe it, he's bowled 5-dot balls, Shpageeza. Unbelievable stuff, really. Where the ball should be sailing to all parts of the ground. Well, I tell you what, the batsmen instead are taking evasive action.
Hey, I tell you, I know we're watching some young talent, but when I look at him get the ball, he's an international bowler. He'd walk into a Pakistan team, this fellow. He'd walk into a few teams. Sri Lanka, he'll get a game. West Indies, he'll get a game. Zimbabwe, he'll get a game. He is very, very good. Swinging ahead now. There's someone out there. Oh, he cuts it off. Well done. Got a hand on it. Needs to get the throw and a chance for a run out. It doesn't happen. So well bowled. Chapeau. There should have been two there. And that will be the end of the over. Just one from it. Brilliant. 122 for 5.
How about that for a bit of deception?
Well, the Paragon Dragons, what can they do? Muslim Musa facing. Oh, it's a full toss, and so it should. Goes for 4. Good batting.
Misses the Yorker. He was under some pressure, Muslim Musa. The last over from Shapur Zadran wasn't able to get the ball off the square, and
He bowled pretty well. It's just that one he gets wrong. Because he mainly just looking to bowl Yorkers here, which is fine for me, no problem. But needs a slower ball. No, he's missed his length. He's missed his length there, and it's just been dealt with. Oh, just bombed it for 4.
clubbed down the ground. Short arm jab. You miss your length at this particular stage of the innings, particularly if you're just medium pace. Oh, it went absolutely like a rocket down there to mid-on.
Well, if I was Shapur now talking to Nazai, you got to just say, well, what about the slow change up, slow bounce up, something like that, or execute your Yorker properly. It's one or the other here. So it's a good over up to now here in the 18th. That's the one, the change up ball, well bowled, back of a length.
Good call, Dino. That's exactly what's required. You cannot just come up and bowl one pace and have one plan, because the batsmen work you out.
Yeah, like this is where the AB de Villiers and all the great players and the Warners, they know that they have a feel. They get the tempo. They understand the heartbeat. And they get the feel of what the bowler's going to bowl next. And they would have been deep and back and across waiting for that slow ball, wouldn't they? So, cover goes back. I think he'll bowl another slow ball here. Outside edge, dropped it. Oh, flew to the keeper. Got a good mid on it. Save 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he'll be happy that he's just parried that and they've got through for 1. Because third man is up in the circle, so that was 4 for all money. He'll be disappointed maybe that he didn't snaffle it, but as you mentioned, Dino, I think he'll be just happy that he's managed to parry it and not let it get through him and go for 4.
Yeah, they're the little things there. Help you win or lose games there, but Ashan, they don't mind bowling too, I don't think. Down the ground. Oh, he might have picked the gap here. He might have picked the gap beautifully. And he does. Good batting by the Sri Lankan. More Test cricket or ODI cricket. He gets it through and it's starting to skid a little bit. So that tells me the ground's getting a bit harder. He'll talk to us about it tonight, I have no doubt. Change up ball inside out. Now, no one's out there except the young boy. It's going to throw it back. Huge over there for the Paragon Dragons. Oh, yeah, 13 from it. Sorry, I'll reboot. It's 17 from it. And it's 139 for 5.
Change right arm over this time.
The highlight packages at night. So he's bowling to Muslim Musa, who is a very, very dangerous hitter. Well, change up. Look at that for experience.
He's bowled some absolute beauties in the last over. Gulbadin Live has got many of his wickets in the last over.
Bowl a slow ball. Just change your action no matter what to get the ball to come out slow. He's giving him no pace. Oh, the big fella. Oh, the big giraffe. Just couldn't get down. You can tell he's not quite used to fielding at extra cover. Outside edge. If you just swing and shut your eyes, it's pretty easy. You hit it for 4.
He's hit it in some strange areas, says Muslim Musa, trying to heave it away on the leg side again over mid-wicket. This time gets a thicker edge, and that eludes the keeper, eludes the third man up in the circle, and races away for 4.
Well, now they're building a half-decent platform. They've got 9 balls left. They've got a chance to get 165 maybe, 160, 165. Change up again, pulls it away. There's a man there, though. The mighty Paragon Dragons. Lovely shot through the covers.
Bit of a bounce, and that means they can come through for a second. It is a misfield, but you also just can't help but think that there was a little bobble right at the end there that deceived Ride Emirate. There it is. Not the easiest one to gather in. And as soon as they saw that, the batsmen, they were back in a flash.
Swinging in the air, there's someone out there. You let it bounce in, attack the ball, don't wait for it to happen. I've seen guys come back for 2. 19 overs gone, it's 149 for 5. Arif Azim. So good on them for supporting Afghanistan cricket. Well done. Oh, now, would that have hurt? Did he get a bat into the stomach there?
Yeah, I think it's hit him on the thumb, actually. Oh, there we go. He's rubbing the shoulder. That's where it's hit him. He'll be disappointed. He probably got some bat on it. It's difficult to see it live and got the top edge into the shoulder. Oh, there we go. Just didn't get enough inside the line. Was the perfect delivery to be doing that too. Trying to play the scoop. Oh, I tell you what. He's hit it perfectly out the middle of the bat. Just couldn't get the left shoulder out the way. Unlucky. He's got away with one there, has Shpageeza Zadran. No doubt about that.
Five balls to go. Outside edge, and he's dropped another one. Oh. Now, what's the little Sri Lankan going to do here? Shapur. Oh, he's gone the other way. Honestly, if my father was alive today and he saw a batsman do that, he'd have kittens. Now, would you have bring the third man up into the circle? I thought there's nothing wrong with the field he had. Now, he's put the third man up and a fine leg back. Quite bizarre. Oh, and what he was trying to do there, folks, he was hoping to get an edge. And he is out, right. Well, he was hoping and he got it. Well, I'm going blind at my older age.
What a lost over this is from Shpageeza Zadran. Unbelievable bowling. And he's backed away, trying to use that third man area. Healthy edge this time. He snaffles it. This time it goes in the middle of the gloves. Makes no mistake there. He just follows him to Shpageeza Zadran. A healthy edge, good catch. And the end of the Sri Lankan overseas professional Asan Prayanjan. 19 of 17, 151 for 6.
Big hit down the ground. Bad luck for Russia. They're looking for 2. They're looking for 2 and they're going to come back. Will he be run out? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. The 1 will count because they completed the run and they're looking to come back for 2. So they will get 1 there.
Yeah, no chance of 2. Hit it straight to Ride Emirate, who's out there at square leg, and this time picks it up nicely. Doesn't try and overthrow it. Just gets it in over the top of the stumps. Easy work for the wicketkeeper. So they lose another one in the pursuit of quick runs, do the Paragon Dragons. And what a lost over this is from Shpageeza Zadran as well. Just the 3 conceded.
So the key here is to get the ball into the keeper or the bowler, because they also will be aware that they'll be running at every opportunity. Right. Swing, and it's big. It's going and it's not. He's dropped it. Honestly, they've got to keep running. He throws it in here and they're going to get 2. What a shocking piece of fielding there from the Arif Azim post defenders. And I have no doubt that Adam Hollyoak and maybe their owner will be doing practice tonight at 11 o'clock, the way they're fielding in the dark. It was shocking in the field.
Yeah, not great today from the Arif Azim boost defenders. Up in the air all the time in the world to get under it. And, Really good stuff from him, leading from the front, and you expect that. And they won't be too disappointed, I don't think, the Boost defenders. It'll give them a very big chance of chasing it down and maybe getting over the line. Look at that strike rate. That's more like it. Average just under 30, best of 66. We've seen what he can do. Nobody gives them a backbone upon which to fall. In too many 10s, 20s, 30s, I don't think we'll get it done. Tendai Chitara to open the bowling.
He's bowled so well, has Tendai Chitara. Good morning, Alistair. Second half of the game. Once you get into a bit of a rut, sometimes it's so difficult to get out, and they've really done well in winning their game when Tendai Chitara has bowled well in the beginning of this power play.
Wow, have a go at that! That's massive! That is the biggest of the day so far and one of the biggest of the tournament. Good morning, Tendai Chitara.
Shpageeza! It's gone. And it's been saved by the building. This would have kept going. It's hit the building on the full. And this is what I spoke about a little while ago. How well will Tendai Chitara actually bowl? Oh, hold the pose, get the cameras out. Don't burn your lenses.
He's going to have to think twice now. He's got to make sure that he's running in hard and hitting back of a length. Tries it again, this time swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Looks a good pitch.
Bowling, boys.
Just that's what you want with the crowd coming in. They want to see sixes and fours and big runs and big run chases. And when the wicket is true, it balances out for both teams. Oh, goes for a big one again. Pace and bounce.
End of the first over, an eventful one, 6 for none. Well, he's down the wicket. He's trying to repeat the dose. Wafada Momant. Big responsibility on young shoulders. Oh, how about that? Flashed away on the offside. Too wide from Wafada. Navroz Mangal has taken full toll.
In the VIP box, there's the chairman. He has been a busy man in the crowd yesterday having selfies.
Should get through for a single, yep. Big appeal from keeper and bowler. Trying to play the pull shot, Navroz Mangal. Too high though, that was my immediate reaction. Yeah, hit him on the inside thigh. So pretty simple decision really for the umpire.
And let's not forget Alakazay, the cola sponsors, and there's a run. Just makes his ground. Being made possible by those men in the chairman's box, working behind the scenes, and there's a lot of support.
He'll take their catches, make sure the ground fielding's up to scratch. It's something the Boost defenders were very short of in their fielding effort. Giving himself room, trying to crack it away through the offside. So he'll be looking over mid-on, over straight mid-wicket, and as he did then, trying to find the boundary through the offside.
Again, have a look at the head of football and the head of cricket here in Afghanistan in the chairman's enclosure. Having a discussion on perhaps how the success of this particular league. And also there's a football league that is going on here in Afghanistan, another very popular sport here in Afghanistan and around the world. Football, I've got to get my soccer ball out and have a kick around with Bashir.
Room given, he's found the gap again. What a shot that is. He was looking to free the arms, he was looking to play it in that area, and he's made the requisite contact, found the gap. Good over, 17 for none.
لا د سراور پای ته رسیږي د دوه ورو په ختمې دو سره 19 منډې ترسره شوې دي کوم لوبغاړی نه دی رسېدلی
big crowd in here already. They've come to see an important encounter. This is really an important game in the context of this competition. Tendai Chitara to continue. Pulled away. Really good shot. Too short from Chitara, and this time he's inside the line is Navroz Mangal and helps it on its way. He's got to come back strong here, has Chitara. Got to get his composure back and get the ball in the right area. Yeah, that's better. That's better. You also got to work on your variations in pace to come in and bowl the same pace, particularly on this surface. Oh, take that! Take that! What a shot! Too full from Chitara this time. And Navroz Mangal showing his full array of shots.
And so then he pitches it up and bang, stand and deliver.
And the coach as well, they would have talked about how they wanted to play in these first 6 overs. They wanted to attack, and they're doing just that at the moment. Oh, he responds with a quicker one into the ribs of Navroz Mangal for the Paragon Bunley Amir Dragons. Want to make sure that he shuffles his bowlers correctly, but the most important thing is where does he bowl himself? God gives himself room, and Tendai Chitara sees him, follows him, and he's only able to get it out to the man sweeping on the leg side and get a single.
In match number 9 here in the morning on a Friday in Kabul.
Again, gives himself a bit of room. There is protection out there, so it'll just be the single. Really eventful stuff in that over. 3 overs bowled, 27 for none now.
Uddin Akram, the head of the Football Federation in Afghanistan, is in the house sitting next to the chairman of the Afghanistan Cricket Board.
Well ball, Chabas! Come on, Shahid!
Shahidullah, he's into the attack. He's been good with the ball as well, and also with the bat for the Dragons. Slow off the left arm orthodox, and oh, what a shot over cover! Couple of bounces. Arif Azim boost defenders.
Gee, this is good batting, isn't it? I tell you, it's amazing. In 20, 30 years ago, we couldn't play that shot at all. Not many did. And now they do. So Shabir Noddy doing really well. Oh, and he's given that some as well. Welcome to the show. You're in the highlight package.
It's Friday. It's all happening. Everybody's got a day off, and the bowlers do not have a day off. The ball is taking a battering. Wow. 35, and we're only into the 4th over. Chasing 154. The power play yielding lots of runs. Rashid Khan may have to get himself on board as soon as possible to try and get a breakthrough.
The beans are going. You have many times when you wanted to go hard all the time when you're in the middle with all those wonderful innings of yours?
Mate, I always like going hard, not just in the middle.
You go hard in the gym, of course. And now the mid-on's gone back, and I don't blame him. We're still in the power play, and just, 35 already. These two want to take these guys down. Shahidullah is under attack, and you bowl rubbish like that, and you get lucky. You get lucky occasionally.
It's the follow-up ball now that'll be a big one. Is he still able to be in control?
Well, that had nuts and topping on it, and he missed it. Can't believe it. It's 35 with that loss. And they are under attack. So, Chitara's been hurt. Wafada's been hurt. So, can he come back with a better over? Oh, is that worth a shout or just snuck low? They're asking for an appeal. He won't get it. National football team here. I'm going to go out for an autograph. Get a selfie. Bouncer, boom! Shut the door all over. What a beautiful shot that was.
Smashed. Shpageeza. And they're entertaining the Arif Azim boost defenders.
Oh, he's tried it again. He's just given that the kitchen sink. And you got to go when you get an inside edge. What a brilliant little catch, that must be said. What a terrific catch by the keeper, Munir Ahmed Kakar.
On the charge, down the wicket. It comes back, it's the bottom edge, and it's an excellent catch by the keeper. Good catch. Ikram, the wicket keeper, he holds on to one. Mongol goes for 20, he's 41 for one.
Well, a good wicket has fallen here. And now they've got to back it up here. The Paragon Dragons here. There it is there. Strike rate poor. His best. Oh, that's a good delivery. He gets the ball. I love his release. End of the over. 5 overs gone. 45 for 1. For the Arif Azim boost defenders. Well drilled by Adam Hollyoak. They brought the third man up here now and pushed the mid-on back, which I think is a good ploy. So here we go, Muslim Musa. Quick single on the leg side, they'll only get one.
And it's a must win. So important just to start creeping up, slowly up that table.
On down the ground now. Will it go for 4? I've got a feeling it will, Ed. He didn't get all of it. High inside of the blade of the bat. So Wahidullah, well, he's looking to hit down the ground. Get it over mid-off and mid-on's head. Yep, that's where I thought, but the mid-off is there. He wiped his hands before he even took that. That's called Rashid Khan.
Gone. Out of here. What a great piece of bowling. What a great piece of cricket.
He got rid of Nawaz, the dangerous Nawaz Mangal. Now, can they get another wicket here? The Paragon Dragons fought back well. It's been a topsy-turvy type of match.
And hence the timing wasn't there and there was no power.
Nice little work on the leg side. And also I thought he gripped the bat quite low. And if you've got a real... I like the way they play their cricket. Khaleesi, Game of Thrones. God. Nice batting. Really, it made a good ball. And he's looking for 2. Blind turn's coming back. Terrific running. He had a little look. I got no problem with the blind turn, but it was a very good call. So that ends the power play. It's 53 for 2. Getting the wicket of Wahidullah Shafiq. So it's 53 for 2. Beautifully set up. And now they're chasing a total of 155 to win this match. Shahid comes on, dangerous. He's got a couple of wickets in the last match, bowled very well. He's always in the game here, the slow left arm orthodox. So the fieldsman Rashid Khan just looking dangerous at cover. And that's where he is. They're going to stop the ones. They're looking dangerous in here. This is really good captaincy. Really getting quite close to the batsman Shahid. They're doing a good job the inner ring. This is what you want you guys to be busy.
Dot balls now. A little bit of pressure will grow. But they must just realize they're in a decent enough position. Yeah, about to push this required rate. Oh no, Tendai Chatara. What's happened there? Feet got stuck together.
Well, did he get a bad bounce? Too short, get away with it. Looking for two here, ran the first one hard. Oh, good running. There was a little bobble in the outfield there. Ran up the old arms there. There's the arm ball, gets away with it. Oh, he had his head up near the clouds, and that was very, very good. Musa. As we welcome Alistair Campbell.
Thank you very much, Dino. Still no sign of Rashid Khan. So normally he would have maybe bowled one or two at this particular juncture in the game, but I don't know, maybe he's saving himself for all four at the death, you never know. But he's going to be the key to this game, how many he goes for in his overs and how many wickets he takes, because he is a wicket taker.
Swing and a miss. Well, they're asking for an appeal, and they're throwing down to the bowler's end and get away with a leg bite.
All the guys coming in, batting around him, can play little cameos, and they should be able to get over the line. But if he gets out now, it means a new batsman to the crease, start again.
Oh, that's good bowling and good field placement as well. Mind you, I think one over now wouldn't hurt. Pulls it away. They'll only, they might get two here. Depends on the fieldsman out there. He fielded it pretty well. It depends on the throw, and he makes it. Good running between the wickets. Gee, it's good bowling here. Musa. So that ends the over. 8 overs gone, 61 for 2. Oh, the old arm ball. Keeps a bit low. Oh, Shahidullah, you're a little gem of a bowler.
Well, that's exactly what they needed. The Paragon Bande Amir Dragons, they needed a wicket, just bowled 2 good overs, pegging them back, the arm ball, and that one definitely stays down, but he shouldn't have been that deep in the crease. He needed to be further forward. He's got to start, he needed to continue. Shabi Nouri, but he's going to have to make the long walk back to the pavilion. 61 for 3 now.
Fazal, Nizai, strike rate not good enough really, but probably hasn't played enough games. He gets an opportunity to improve those numbers. Just keeping it a little bit low from Shahidullah around the wicket. Oh, and he bowled it beautifully. See, that's really good bowling and great fielding. Terrific stuff.
Gee, I tell you what, he had to hurry to get back into his crease. Really good stuff from Shahidullah. Picked it up and returned it very quickly to the wicketkeeper. He had to turn Nizai and really make an effort to get back.
That was the arm ball there. The batsman got in the way, used the foot, picked it up in the air. Look, it was show bag stuff, wasn't it? Tricky.
They're all applauding the Afghanistan football team. That's good skills. Really good skills. That's what you do when you're in the penalty box and need to get it up so you can volley it into the net. And all he did was get in his hands and nearly run out the striker.
Stop.
Nice drive down the ground. Now, if he runs the first one here hard, and he does, and it's a good piece of fielding.
So far, they've been miles better in the field, have the Paragon Dragons. Simple as that, really. The boost defender's not good enough. Too many misfields, drop catches, but they've been spot on thus far, the men in green.
Too short, gets away with it. Length is wrong there. Just tried a bit hard. Not a tall man, Shahidullah, so he's not going to get a lot of bounce. Oh, that one did bounce, just saying that. Good bowling. Quicken your feet. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That's just hint of arrogance about it as well. Magnificent boundary.
Dur Altana. That's what the music is.
Oh. I'm looking forward to Ed Ransford to get down there and playing a few tunes. So, Muslim Mazai polling his third over now. Oh, that's a lovely piece of work. Almost Jonty Rhodes-like.
Top draw, top draw.
Nice change-up delivery there. Got in a little bit closer to the stumps. Well attacked. They look a little bit better organised today in the field, the Paragon Dragons. But I hate to say anything because when we say something like that as a commentator. Gee, gave that some. Just, what, was it 6 inches too wide? Now, this is where the point where they still like to see the cover in a little bit tighter. Like, if the cover was in 5 or 6 metres in there, I think teams are too quick to push fieldsmen on the ring. I like them still to be attacking to try to stop the one. Yeah, see, they get the easy one there. That's my point.
As long as you protect the boundary, that could be the message.
Only one there. So this is very, very good bowling here from Muslim Musa, and that should conclude the over. It's a bit difficult to start your innings against this man. Look at his numbers here already here in the Shpageeza Cricket League. And this is look, it's amazingly hard art to bowl leg spin, folks. It really is. And to do it to a young kid who's just 20 or thereabouts, but he knows how to bowl length straight away. That's right on the money. It's not a full toss, it's not a half tracker, and it's right on the money.
And enough to allow the ball to spin and fizz both ways.
Well, that's worth a shout. Going down leg though, I feel. Going down leg. The wrong one, he didn't pick it.
So difficult to pick him. There it is, off the back of the hand. And
good decision by the umpire. Big hit! In the air, Shpageeza.
Oh, it's on the roof. It's the biggest of today. Right on the middle of the bat, down on one knee. That's huge. Wow. He's not used to being treated like this, Rashid Khan. But that is a mammoth blow.
And the big news is he didn't get it. He's a strong boy, but he didn't hit all of it.
Plenty of music, plenty of dance, plenty of humour, plenty of excitement.
Mohammed Shahzad down there in the crowd. The crowd are just following him big time. There's the wrong one again. He's not picking the wrong one, but he's picking the leg break.
Unbelievable stuff, really. Hero status.
Now, are they looking for two here? No, they won't get it. Just wanted to go out in the crowd and have a sit down and watch it from the stands. See what it's like. A couple of autographs, a few selfies. Too short, and he didn't pick it. Great bowling. Oh, slap of the pad. 11 overs gone. It's 85 for 3. There's the run rates of the worms, as we call them. It's almost neck and neck right now. Great economy rate. It's got some wickets, hasn't it? Here we go. Bowling his offies here, and lovely placement again. Well fielded.
They got 9, didn't lose a wicket.
So, they're looking for 2. They're running the first one hard. There should be 2 there. It's a chance for a run out. Good throw, would have had him. Bigger now, we've just changed it. Najee, take the catch. Good courage. There's a great effort. It's going to go for 4. It's not his fault. He made every effort to get there. They changed the fieldsman. He could have wore it in the mouth and received some new teeth, but I tell you what, great effort indeed.
Yeah, all coaches will tell you.
For that short boundary on the leg side.
That's his game, I reckon, Nizai. He's a big lad. He's already hit Rashid Khan for 6 on that occasion, not able to get it, but you just think if it hits anywhere remotely near the middle of the bat, it's going to go a country mile. Have a look at him, big guy. And, his job will be to find the boundary.
That might go for 4, too short, that's rubbish, under pressure. Javed, sorry matey, but you can't, you've got to get it more outside off stump with a little bit less pace.
Yeah, no good at all. Short, sliding down the leg side. All he had to do was help it on its way, and he did just that. There he is, the great man, Mohammad Shahzad. I'm glad he's got out of there unscathed.
Yeah, and he looks like he's been in a good paddock as well. Knows the call, good piece of fielding there by Rashid. Oh, he's upset, you can tell it's a poor throw. The youngster trying to change the momentum of the game. Chance for run out the bowler's end. Oh, that would have been out. Now there's overthrows. You had to throw the ball there, Alistair. I don't mind that.
Yeah. The last thing they would want is a run out.
Fultz, oh, that's got to sweep away. And they're looking for 2, they won't get it. I feel that the fielding's come up a little bit in standard, but this game will be based. Whoever wins this game will come down to the fielding for me, with Arif Azim boost defenders. But, and I say that just when they're going well, a big wicket.
Yeah, wow, this is what makes you tear your hair out as a coach. You're on top of the opposition, everything going swimmingly. You've come down the wicket, head up in the air, missed it by country mile, didn't Niazai? The wicket keeper makes no mistake, whips the bails off. Fazal Niazai's got to go for 99 for 4 now.
Look at these numbers. They're just ridiculously good. 152, average to 32. Wow, he can play. Oh, he nearly got that. He's good off his fielding, I tell you what, Shahidullah.
Yeah, 100 up for the Arif Azim boost defenders. And he'll play a key role here. Well, Gulbadin Naib. He was most expensive player bought in the auction. Top all-rounder. Oh, he's got to do better than that. He knows he's missed out there. Munir Ahmed, short, wide.
Oh, if he was 7'15", he would have got a hand on that. Good fielding again. Oh, the direct throw would have got him. A direct throw would have cost him. And they've got overthrows. There's confusion. Oh, my Lord. How do you describe all that? And they got 3 runs out of it. They got 3 runs out of it. End of the over.
Oh, what a delivery. A wicket here really is going to set them back. Past the man, he'll pick up a boundary. It's a good option.
Really good option. I think he's got his field wrong here, Rashid Khan. That man needs to be a lot finer if he's going to bowl at this pace. That's all they have to do. If they get a boundary, it's a bonus.
Off the last 3 overs, and that's not even going at a rate or being overly attacking. A simple cricket, really.
Gulbadin Naib, we know how good he is. We know what he can do at the end. They just need him with sane thinking at the moment. Short, and they'll get another single. Really, really good stuff. And he's not spot on, is Rashid Khan. Leaking a few runs, and yeah, how's this game going to pan out? Who's going to win it?
Covered the line, got an inside edge and gets a single.
Well, there on the right of your screen is Mr. Passer, and he's the CEO of One TV that's bringing you this broadcast. He looks very, very serious there, sitting in the chair next to the president. I wonder who his favourite team is.
But yes, this game is moving forward now. Tendai Chatara in the attack, looking for a wicket. It's a partnership they have to break.
Tendai Chatara loves his football. He was way off goal there. Maybe you're scared of running into the little wicket keeper. Back of a leg, trying to work it away on the leg side. There we go, so close to stump. Surely you got to... Oh, that's the equation. 43 of 35 with 6 wickets in hand.
Really well bowled, but it doesn't stop the run flow. Rashid Khan is not happy.
The changes and the Paragon Bandi Amir Dragons are back on top. The ebbs and flows of T20 cricket.
Equation is 41 of 33. And the men here are fighting for a win to stay alive. Good slow ball delivery as well, and well within the...
They'll scamper through for one. So happy at the moment. Don't want to leave too much to do in the last over. Don't want to have to chase 12, 14 of the last over. Oh, well bowled. Cunning stuff. Really good stuff from Tendai Chatara. Totally deceived Gulbuddin Naib. Can hit it a country mile, and he's played a lot of cricket, so he would have had a calm head out there in these remaining few overs. Emirates on strike, a big appeal. I just get the feeling that might have hit the top edge, but no, the umpire's going to signal. The Arif Azim boost defenders, I should say, they get a single. That's the leg spinner. He's been bowling quite a number of googlies.
It's still looking like a very good game for the Arif Azim boost defenders. It's 38 of 27. It's not totally out of reach. Full toss. Should do better than that, surely.
Back intact again. Not so sure what it hit. They're stretching the hamstring. Maybe it wasn't the blow. Maybe it's more to do with his hamstring. There we go. Just the top of the pad and probably just under the thigh pad as well.
Probably a bit of cramp as well, because the way he's gone down and they're stretching it.
149.15 the strike rate. That's key.
That's not good enough. I think when you're trying to win a game, specifically like this one, it's do or die.
In this over from Rashid Khan. Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. He's had a go. First ball, got him. Why would you want to do that, Shapur Zadran? Why would you not want to have a look-see? Why would you not want to attack from the other end? Not great cricket, you'd have to say.
It's the injury, Alistair. It's the injury that has caused this. Just unbelievable, the scenes that are happening. They were in control for most of the game. And now it's all just taking a bit of a turn for the worst for the Arif Azim boost defenders. While the Worms, they've been cuddling all the way from the beginning. Sort of just left each other for a little bit, but they've maintained some sort of cohesion.
38 or 24. This is a very winnable game here for the Arif Azim boost defenders. But they've probably lost one wicket too many for my liking. But here we go. Good Yorker down the ground. I tell you what, he's a little whipper. He's a lot faster than his old man ever was, I can assure you. Margarita Friday, correct. Do you know the price of limes in Australia are $4? $4 each. You could buy half of Afghanistan for that. Anyway, swings it away. Good start, first ball. Looking for Tuta coming back. How quick is he? Oh, love it. Good stuff. Exactly what you wanted. Oh, the old man's in sweats.
Let's have an understanding and let's pick up as many 2s and 3s and 1s as possible.
Slow ball off the pads, good stuff. He just got a presence of mind, but would have been run out if it was a direct hit, but or not even close. Another run, 34 off 21.
Keep it in touching distance.
Wide. Is it wide? Did he get inside the indicating line, Ed? What do you reckon?
He's inside.
He's bowled pretty well this match. I've been impressed with him.
Yeah, what is it there? Easy one.
Good old Emirates is just realising that this lad is pretty quick between wickets here. Getting deep in the crease, a la West Indian team. So, Jonathan Campbell. Oh, the slow ball, they'll get a bye here. Took his eyes off it a little bit, not quite used to the pitch yet. Well, let's see what he's like. Jonathan here to the experienced one. Oh, he likes the reverse sweep. We knew that. We knew that. Now, I'll tell you what, the reverse sweep makes bowlers think differently. He's gone, uh-oh, look at that. He's practiced this a lot. He just missed it. If he got a good bat on, now there's field changings all around now. He can go both ways, I believe. Now, will he bowl more leg spinners? If it does, it gets in the arc and he could get hit over mid-wicket. So it's made the experience with Rashid Khan. Now, it's interesting. One shot, he wants to change the mid-off now. He's looking at the mid-wicket. So it's amazing. One shot can upset a bowler's defence. And he's hit it over the top, and they'll get a couple here. Luck's a fortune for the youngster. Oh, he could get 3 if he ran the next one. Oh, he's being told by the veteran to get back. He's very quick between the wickets. It was the googly there, and just lost it in the sun. Quite quick enough to get back there. It's so important, fieldsman, to have that guy. Oh, he's hiked it away. There's someone there, though, and he's out. Pity. It was a good effort. It was there to be hit. He just didn't get all of it. He hasn't had a hit for a while, the youngster, and he just couldn't quite muscle it away.
Rashid Khan, wicket taker, partnership breaker. And it was in the slot for Jonathan Campbell, but he's picked out Tendai Chatara. And the pressure continuing to build now, as Jonathan Campbell has to go for 4. It's 125 for 7.
Oh, he's just got carried on. Oh, Rashid Khan, he just keeps getting wickets. Every match he's getting 2, 3 or 4 wickets. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm sitting down here, Ed. There's a miracle here at Kabul. I carted off on a stretcher. And that was Munir Ahmed. And now he's going to come back out. He has to run. He can't have a runner between from square leg, so... Oh, the wrong one. They're asking, he's gone. He's got a better bat on that. He's got a better bat on that. Now he's got 3.
It was always going to be difficult, and he always brings himself on when it's time to pick up wickets or the tempo of the game needs to get up. Rashid Khan.
Big question is, did it hit? I reckon it's hit his hip. It's been given as caught. There's no doubt about it. He's not stumped. He's been given as caught. Let's have a look. There's the wrong one. Did it come? Oh, I reckon it's come off his hip. Really has. He's not out stumped. It's the umpire there's giving him out, the standing umpire. So he's got to go, and all of a sudden, the air has gone out of the balloon here. So the Arif Azim Bush defenders lose. Amir for 2. It's 125 for 8. What's the name of that hill over there? Can you tell me? What's the name? Well, 2 wickets in hand, 30 runs to win off 14 balls. on a hat-trick. Here we go. Hat-trick on. Oh, it nearly got it. Right in the middle of the bat.
He's a hat-trick king, isn't he? But an important man that is in this side for the Paragon Band Amir Dragons. Leading from the front is the captain. Still, can these defenders get over the line? It's becoming even more difficult. I just don't understand why he couldn't do that earlier, because that break and play really affected the tempo. Anyway, 18 overs gone. It's 127 for 8.
Spot on, young man. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Give me another commentator. We've only got one more game to go. And then another 5 days. We can get through one match, 3 of us. It's not a hassle, but we can't do 2. It's just impossible. Huh? It's a full house here at Kabul Cricket International Stadium here. And there it is. That's the second wicket here. A full toss. And there it is there. So down the leg side as well. So he got 2 wickets here, bowled beautifully there. Rashid Khan, 28 off 12 balls left. Can they do it? Can they do it? Zia Raymond. Swing and a miss. And that is, sorry, he did actually hit it and he's gone for 4. Honestly, someone has shot him, I thought, in the calf.
Dino.
I know, I've lost the plot.
You have. Swing and a miss. My goodness. This is clattered into the advertising hoarding. Cut and it goes for 4. But you could have done that. Now can you get your team over the line? You need to.
Mid-offers up. Covers. Is that the area he was going to bowl? Oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. It's a free. And he can't come back for 2. He can't come back.
Free hit. Runs a gold. Tendai Chatara oversteps. And now a free hit. Can we get Shpageeza out of the ground?
Big question is, well, why did Amir take the run if he would have heard the call from the umpire? It's a pretty early call. So anyway, Zia, free hit, swing and a miss, and they can't even run. A bye, and you're going to be out. What are they doing? Oh, don't you dare say, Munir, that it was his fault. It was your fault. You called him through. You're halfway down the pitch, and you so-called got a crook calf. I hate batsmen doing that. I really do.
The wheels have come off. But it's been excellent by the Paragon Band Amir Dragons. They have fought back gallantly. 133 for 9. He has to go for 1.
Majid Zadran comes in with the family on over mid-wicket, watching him, trying to get a win from here. We can't run the quick ones now because we've got an injury.
Great ball, Chatara.
I just can't believe that run out, really. Munir called him through, and he's got he's blown a calf muscle. He can't run, and then he blamed the striker, Zia Rahman, that was his fault for the reason why he got run out. I'm sorry, it's just stupid stuff.
Well ball, Chatara.
I tell you what, the Dragons,
Well ball, Chatara.
they wanted to breathe some fire, and they have. The 5th wicket fell at 115, 617, 2 wickets for 125, and the 9th wicket falling for 133. So it's just been a procession. There's been absolute chaos, looking for pads and gloves and thigh pads and bats in the change room.
just bowling the short ball, and it's smart cricket from
Well ball, well
Tatara.
ball.
Let's have a look at some of the wickets here.
Yes.
Just got a technical problem here. I tell you, he's got a technical problem at the moment. Arif Azim boost defenders, the way they've been batting the last few overs. Another short. No, he's got. What was that? That's a wide. And I don't even know what that shot was. He played that shot before he let it go. What was going on there, Mujib?
It's all gone pear-shaped.
Well ball, Chatara. Shabash, shabash, Chatara.
Oh, and he's bowled the little Jeff Thompson here. Different action there, and that will conclude the 19th over. They're in all sorts of trouble. 134 for 9. We're not even back from an ad. Well, here's the first wicket to go here.
Bowling change.
That's the 5th wicket there. Goldbutton, of course, getting out there, and then, of course, followed up by a Shpageeza. And unfortunately there for Jonathan Campbell, got a full toss, couldn't get it over another 15 metres, another wicket. And then there, of course, Amir getting caught behind on a hat-trick. And then, of course, the run out there of Zia Rahman, who was badly burnt, I thought, by the man out there at the moment, Munir Ahmed. Well, what's the equation here? They can't do it from here, can they? Can they? 21 from 6 balls left. He has to take all the responsibility here, Munir Ahmed. And from the bowler, Wafada from the Paragon Dragons. He'd be looking for square leg. That's where he likes to look to hit. So here we go. 21 runs to win off 6 balls. Now, over the top, that might run away for a couple, Ed. Might run away for 4. Gets a foot on it. Well done.
Yes, yes.
And they're not even running. Well, it's become a bit of a farce here, really. That's a hell of a dot ball.
This is poor cricket all round from Arif Azim boost defenders. You've got it over the line on the offside, over that backward point, and you may pick up 2 and you bring it down to 19. You never know if there's a no ball. You never know if there's a free hit. You never know if there's a wide in the next 5 balls, but you continue not to take the runs because you're injured.
Good
It's
delivery.
all over, Dino, I reckon.
Yeah. And this is where you've got to be a little bit smart. Always beware of the injured batsman. And he's looking to work it down third man. Now, why is the keeper there? I'll be right now where they need 21 off 4. I'd have the keeper on the 30-metre circle now. Push him right back. He can't run. You're quite happy to give him a single if he goes.
Good
Don't
match
give
awareness,
away
Dino.
4.
Good match awareness. Full toss, a big shot! Oh, Shpageeza!
Well, there you go. He can't, can he? 15 off 3. If they took those 2 balls, they'd be 13 off 3 and they would have been in the hunt. Yep, they couldn't do it, unfortunately. What a shot that was. No feet. It's strong, strong hands. And what a 50 that is.
50 on one leg.
Well, that's an amazing knock. He's got 50 off 38 balls, 1654s. Here we go. Oh, now that might do it. Well, they need 15 off 2, and if they win this game from here, they've hit 2 balls a long way. Because 2 by 6 make 12 and they can't win it. This is where the game should be done. I think he's going to call it off now. He can't play. I think he might. Can they declare? Can you declare it a T20 match?
You can't do it. I think there's an opportunity, and there's too many opportunities for perhaps a no ball, a wide. You can bowl even 5 wides. He could miss the batsman, overcompensate, go for a wide. That's 5 wides. That's down to 10 off 2. Who knows? You can bowl a no ball, and then you have a free hit, and you still have your 2 balls in hand. So,
oh, it's a hell of a shot. Describe that. No feet, all hands, placement perfect. Just look at this for a shot. These bats of today, that's unbelievable skill, that. High back lift, not overhitting. You can take a lot of lessons here. Beware of the injured cricketer, yeah?
he could have done that a little while ago, instead of going off the field and losing the momentum for his side. But a ball to go, 11 runs needed. He runs away from us.
Swing and a miss, and you might get 4 for that, and it will, but it's not going to mean anything, so they're going to get beaten here, and the mighty Paragon Dragons get through with a win here. Beautiful batting, hitting it down the ground, full house here at Kabul International Cricket Stadium, and he finishes off very well. But I have to say with you, I totally agree. They come off the ground, stretch it off Munir Ahmed, and he probably should have stayed out there, and the way he played there at the death probably actually says so they win this match by just 1 hit, really. 6 runs, Ed. It's a weird game, wasn't it? There he is, getting carted off the ground here. Munir Ahmed, what a wonderful knock. It really was. He played very, very well. I know it was desperate times, but they needed him to stay out there, but he did finish it off pretty well there, it must be said.
But also, let's give a thought and a standing ovations for the Paragon Band Amir Dragons. They get another win. They just defend their runs here in the morning again. 162 yesterday and 154 today. Is that the benchmark for morning games? But you've also got to be very good with the ball. And that's how they went about defending their runs.
Brilliant 58 up the top, but at the tail just unfortunately didn't offer anything. And only 7 extras as well from the Paragon Dragons. Very disciplined performance with the ball. It really was. So it got close. It got close indeed. But gee, just wonder if he didn't have another batsman out there. Chatra very good again, 1 for 27. I think Kamal was great, 2 for 26, as was Musa. Most impressive bowler, this boy. I think he's going along very well. 1 for 22, but the best bowler without doubt for me. 3 for 22, Rashid Khan. So there it is, the match summary there. The Dragons made 154 for 7. The Boost Defenders only getting 148 for 9. And the Dragons get their second win of the Shpageeza Cricket League. And I'll go to the top of the table, winning it by 6. So there you go. They're right at the top. And look at that net run rate, 1.3. Good performance. Got the Kabul Eagles coming up next. Yeah, they're definitely coming up next against